sit and reflect and think about the past year, man, 2024, as far as your work life, man, or your 9 to 5 life, your 8 to 3 life, whatever the fuck your schedule was. How was it for you, man? Women, man, whoever listening. We all feel some way about our life. We all feel some way about our job. Are you up on the more on the higher end of the spectrum as far as a high vibration? You feel good about your life and your job, or you're more towards the shitty end of the stick? Like, man, you know what I'm saying? Life sucks, work sucks. Not motivated at all to clock into my 9 to 5, man. But just had to do what I got to do, man. Out here in these work streets. So how do you feel about your job, man? How do you feel about your job? When you clock in, do you feel a sense of joy? Do you feel a pump of energy, a wave of motivation? Or when you clock in, do you feel like the burden, the weight of stress just weighing on you, man? The burden's just weighing heavy on your shoulders. Do you feel like you're just dragging? You're just like, man, and you're just talking to yourself in your head like, man, how I'm gonna make it through the day, man? I mean, how do you feel, man? I just want to know. This is basically just a reflecting type of video, a message to have the viewers, the listener, to sit back and just, to kind of talk to yourself, which is nothing wrong with talking to yourself. I believe talking to yourself is very healthy, man. It gives you time to really understand who you are and to really pay attention to your inner thoughts and how you feel about yourself, man. I don't see nothing wrong with talking to yourself. So sit here for a second, lay back, and ask yourself, man, how did I feel about 2024, man? Was life a drag, or was life cloud nine? Some people love their life. Not everybody's, miserable or whatever. Some people like, man, look, life is great. Life is wonderful. Now, me personally, I can't really relate to that because, I have my little moments and stuff here and there or whatever, man. Actually, quite often. But I'm always somewhat in an upbeat mood. Maybe it's just a little bit of my ADHD. A little bit of the crackhead energy I got inside of me. Not that I do drugs, but, it's a side of me that just never completely goes down and out. But I do have my moments. I rant, I snap. For those who've been watching me, y'all know how I get from time to time. But I feel like those moments are justified, man. Sometimes you got to put your foot down. You feel like the universe is just throwing back-to-back haymakers at you, man. You can't just get back to the corner and not swing back. It's like, hey, man, at least let your voice be heard. And that's how I feel about life sometimes. It's good to vent. It's good to let it off your chest. You can't just hold everything in and act like everything is all sweet peaches and cream. Whole time it's cockroach shit. It's horrible, man. Horrible. But have your life, was life a theme park for you, or was it a shady, cheap, run down apartment with rats, running through that motherfucker? A rat infested apartment. How was your life, man? What's the vibe? What was 2024 giving for you, man? How was your work life giving for you, man? Did you get along with the people at your job? Did you get along with your boss? Did you find your dream job this year? Or did you feel like, man, I'm still on the search. I'm still on the mission to find what I feel suits me, what I'm comfortable with. I'm trying to find my, quote, my career path. If you even believe in a career path, what I'm saying? Some people don't even believe in a career. Like me personally, I don't believe there's a predestined job for anybody. I just feel like you got to find what fits, man. What fits your schedule, what fits you, what helps you, I guess, pay the bills, what helps you get up out of bed in the morning. You don't have to necessarily love your job. You should know that. But you do it because you got to do it, man. You got to do the damn thing. Get up, roll out of bed, and clock into work. Especially the more responsibilities and the priorities you have and set for your life. As far as like things that you gotta take care of. Maybe you build some kind of structure for yourself. If you don't build structure for yourself, you're gonna be all over the place. So you gotta build some kind of structure for yourself to keep yourself you know, motivated. To keep yourself feeling like, okay, you got something to live for. Especially if you got kids, if you got a loved one, you know, a spouse or a partner, a loved one, you know, you can't be on no bummy type of activity. You definitely can't. And for the guys or just maybe even girls who can relate, if you know, been on some solo dolo single life stuff, and maybe you feel like you're more on the downside of it, maybe you feel like you want a partner or a girlfriend or whatever, and you just, you know, it's kind of hard out here. I could understand where you're coming from, man. I can understand where you're coming from. You know, because all aspects of life can affect how you feel about other aspects of life. So your life outside of work can affect how you feel about going into work or whatever. If you're going through it outside of work, it's easy to say, you know, leave it outside of work and don't bring your outside problems to work, which is true. You should do your best to keep those outside of work. But sometimes, man, them problems, they follow you, man. And it's not like they're physical problems all the time. They're mental, they're emotional problems. They cling on to you. And, you know, they nag at you. They're emotional daggers. They just stab at you, man. They're stabbing at your mental. And it can affect your mental and emotional health, man. And that, in terms, can affect your motivation. Like, damn, I don't want to even do nothing, man. You know, I'm just trying to get an idea where everybody's at. That's all. You know. Like I said, I've already spoke how I felt. You know, it's kind of like in the middle for me. It's some things I wish I can go back and do differently this year. Like, I wish I would apply for more legit companies instead of relying on temp agencies or whatever. Because I found out the hard way, man, especially through some of my experiences in 2024, that, you know, you can be, man, these staffing agencies, man, could be cutthroat, man. Or not necessarily them, but the people that say the clients that reach out to the temp agencies to get workers. Like, they could be very cutthroat. They can fire you for no reason. You know, and I experienced that, you know, this year, or 2024. So, yeah, man. So, you know, overall, it was whatever, man. You know what I'm saying? I wish I could have saved more money. I wish I could have did better financial managing for myself. You know, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not the most proud about my track record when dealing with my finances and stuff like that. But you know, also I feel like maybe I could have made more money. You know, but I always, you know, maybe it's true. Like, it really don't depend on how much money you make. It just depends on how you save the money that you do make. But then again, it's like, if you don't make enough money, especially in this day and age, where inflation is on steroids and times are getting hard, man, you're gonna have to have at least a couple sources of income. Either that or a real high paying one source of income. You know, find a skill, find a trade. You know, I'm in the process of, you know, I'm trying to join some IT courses, man. Just to try something new. Man. Of course, I'm gonna work a regular job in the time being to help invest into that. But on the side, I want to try to enter into a different field, a new career field of industry. Something I never thought I'd try, man. You just never know. That's what life is about. Life is filled with surprises, so you never know what life has in store, or what you can make for yourself. But yeah, man. So how do you feel about this year, man? How you feel about your life? How you feel about your 9 to 5? What can help you move on into the 2025 with a better mindset? If you lack motivation for your job in 2024, what can help you gain motivation for 2025? Based off of, you know, learning from your mistakes, learning from what didn't work before. What can you adjust now to come up with a new game plan, man? A lot of this stuff is mental. A lot of this stuff is just mental and emotional. A lot of this stuff is really not even as big as we make it. You know, it's all about how you perceive it in your head. It's not like the job is holding a gun to your head or literally stabbing at you, even though sometimes I feel like it, you know. But realistically speaking, the job isn't out to kill you. Can a job kill a person? It's possible, yeah. It can. You know, it could just suck all the living energy out of you, man. But realistically speaking, you're still alive, you're still moving. You still have all your senses. You still got your head on your shoulders, man. It's not over, man. You know, you haven't ran out in front of the road and jumped in front of a moving car. You haven't jumped off a bridge. No, you're still here. You still get up and clock in to work. So it's something that's keeping you afloat. So that's all I'm trying to just get across, man. So what do you think can help you even more feel motivated about, you know, as far as your work life and your 9 to 5 going into 2025, man? You know, maybe set more goals for yourself. Maybe get another job, or maybe talk to your boss about, you know, your plans and the things you're striving for. Maybe they can help you. Maybe they can help put you in position to go about winning for your personal life. You know? But I feel like if you build confidence in one area, it will help build confidence in other areas. So once you feel better about your work life and what you're making, boom, you're gonna have the confidence outside of work. Or vice versa. You build confidence outside of work, you feel better about your personal life, maybe invest more into your hobbies. Indulge in things that you find that you're passionate about in your personal life. Boom. That gives you an upbeat feeling, a feel-good feeling, a sense of motivation, a sense of meaning, and a want to thrive for something. And boom, now that energy can carry along with you into the workplace. You know, it's a trickle effect. The confidence will just spread like wildfire. You know? Yeah, so that's all I want to talk about in this video, man. You know what I'm saying? Just to give a person a chance to reflect on 2024, the things that came with it, and coming out of 2024 into another year or whatever. You know, how do you feel like you can do things differently? But anyways, yeah, man, it's your boy Interest, man. I hope you enjoyed the video, enjoyed the message. Comment below, subscribe if you ain't subscribed, like the video, and until next time, man.